Hola people, welcome back to Rampage, where the only thing as bad as the gameplay is my commentary. Now, there's been a bit of a gap between parts. I was planning on keeping this a semi-consistent thing, but that kind of died, and I'll be explaining that. I'm gonna start this by saying that this part is gonna be a bit different from how the other two were before, and that's for a very good reason. So let me give you all a story. Pretty much, I beat the game 100%. I beat all the bosses, I got to the end. I got all the A plus ranks in the game. I was pretty proud of that. I was pretty proud of that. And it took a long time to get there. Approximately like 6 different recording sessions. And there's a reason why there were so many. So initially, I started the playthrough, right? The normal part 3 gameplay. I played through the game normally blind, like I have been going into it. I did that all in one go, but when I was recording on Discord, the audio didn't pick up, so through that whole video, it just sounded like it was me talking to myself, and I didn't take very kindly to that. So I decided I would just play through the entire game again on stream, and I'd A+ every boss while I was going through it. And that went pretty well. I got to the final world, gotten the A+ on all the previous bosses, and I had like 4 left, three or 4 left. I was doing good. I'd say I just beat the hardest boss in the game, Betty Boop. I think I may be getting the order wrong. I don't. But anyway, I was doing good, right? And I needed to have a BRB real quick because the game froze on the boss. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna reopen the game because that's what you do when games freeze, right? I reopened the game and my save file was deleted. So that's just fine and dandy. So from that point on, I was like, okay, yeah, Rampage, we're done with this game. It's over. We had a good time, we had some laughs, but it's over. No more Rampage. Bye, guys. And then the game came out on Steam, and I saw on Steam there were achievements for the game, and I realized I could just play it again on my own time and get this video out finally. I decided the best course of action is what I'm doing now, pretty much. I would play through the whole game again, A+ every boss again, and then I would make a video pretty much talking about my thoughts on the game. Pretty much what I would be doing normally. And I'd give my thoughts on each boss in the game, say how hard it was to A+, give some thoughts and commentary at the end. And I did that. I A+'d every single boss in the game without failure. I recorded the footage. Everything was A-okay. And then I go to edit the video with all the footage I've gotten because I was gonna have a supercut where you could just watch me A+ing the bosses without any troubles. But guess what? My amazing recording software, Streamlabs, decided it would just start lagging halfway through. So only the first part and the last part have footage. Luckily, you can see me getting everything in the final world. You can see me do the first boss and the last world. But besides that, all the footage is laggy. It's pretty much unwatchable. I could post it, but it would be super scuffed. So you know what? What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna record this video. I'm just gonna talk, yap. I'm not even recording a script right now. I'm just yapping. And I'm just gonna put the footage that works in the background while I'm talking. So yeah, this game was, to say the least, an adventure. And throughout everything in this game, through all the weird animations, throughout all the gaming bugs, throughout all the deleted save files and corrupted footages, I think I had a good time here. As crazy as that is to say, Rampage was a kind of good time. I do want to give some points for the creators here. I know I rewatched the credits. It is one guy who made this game. If you ever make any of these games, any of these Rampage games again, or just any game in general, hire people to playtest your game, because some of these bosses, they're insane. The Samurai Lion, you pretty much have no way of knowing what you're supposed to do on there. The cactus boss, oh no, that's suffering. Pete, you have to Like Pete the final boss, yeah, Pete's the final boss, guys. I forgot to say. I probably should have like been like telling you what the bosses in this game are, but like I mean, you've seen them before. I guess what I'm saying is tone the difficulty down a bit because it's easy once you like have learned the patterns and like how every boss functions. They're all easy for me at least, but like for like newcomers playing the game, I feel like most people are gonna quit after Waltz of the Flowers, and I know most people have. I'm telling you now, go for A+ on every boss in this game. Probably because it's Rubber Hose Rampage. But you know, I go for the gold. The pluses I will give this game was fun for me. I don't like using the term so bad it's good, because it feels like I'm just being mean for no reason. Like I don't want to give the game credit. If I had a good time, then I'm calling it a good game. Now, it's... Okay, I'm calling it a good game with a quotation marks with a question mark. But you know, I will say, Revy Studios, they've been like very polite and understanding about everything. The game is $5. Like it's not like some like $30, $60 cash grab. It is a $5 game that you will have a pretty good time with. So I guess this video is less of a me talking about like beating it and more of a like review. What are some other things I can say about it? Oh yeah, as for how I actually like went about 100%ing A+ing every boss. So if you all remember Cuphead when it first came out, if you like swapped weapons rapidly, you could do you could maximize your damage output. This game has a similar feature. Actually, not a similar feature. It's the exact same thing. Where if you like rapidly swap between weapons, you're gonna end up dealing more damage. So ideally, you want to go in with the best set of weapons, and that's the Egg Catapult and the Star Wand, which you get at the end of the game. So how I did this pretty much is I beat the game normally, and I got the Star Wand, I had the Egg Catapult, then I replayed the game again when I had all my weapons, and then I went through every boss in the game and did the damage swapping method. Let's call it Egg Magic. Yeah, I like that. I'm coining the term Egg Magic. So I did not do any cheats where I gave myself unlimited health, cough cough. I did not do any cheats where I gave myself the maximum damage by doing some sort of cheat code, cough cough. I simply played the game as it was intended, question mark, with the Egg Magic method, as I will call it. So yeah, I am the queen of Rubber Hose Rampage, and I expect to have my trophy. This game was a journey. Honestly, if Revy Studios is gonna keep making games like these, I will be on the lookout. Please let us have Rubber Hose Rampage 2 with Oswald. That's it. If you have any other like sort of games like this for me to try out, then I will. I already have something on my log. I'm actually gonna be recording that later, and hopefully I don't get a Trojan virus. So yeah. I still don't really know how to do intro, so I'm just gonna like end the video mid like me talking.